Hello, citizens of the world. We are anonymous.
Hello, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. Dear brothers and sisters, now is the time to open your eyes and expose the truth. Anonymous has been watching and has unveiled many horrible acts being played in front of our eyes. Our government is being openly belligerent with creating policy and bills that affect all of our inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Anger, sadness and bitterness towards our governments and the banks does not begin to describe the feeling Anonymous has towards this corrupt system. The globalists kill truth and justice and reward the wicked and destroys all those who are against the New World Order. Our politicians bribe and pacify those who are asleep with free houses, free healthcare, free education, job security, etc., all while our government rapes, murders and robs the innocent. To the IRS, you're guilty until proven innocent. Our schools are no longer teaching the Constitution and what it means to have freedom and liberty. Our children and much of our society have no clue on how to keep government in check, and many think they are benevolent authority figures and somehow magically self-governed from corruption and greed. While Anonymous is awake, many people are not. For this reason we must continue to protest and occupy. Our protests must not be done in the hope of changing government regulation and policy, but rather waking up the people of the world. Brothers and sisters, do not be discouraged because every little act you do is putting fear back into our governments and tightening their leash little by little. Our founding fathers, who are considered terrorists by today's government, feel that their words are out of touch with modern society, and such documents like the Constitution and Bill of Rights is considered imperfect and old-fashioned. In other words, our government is saying it will not be happy until it has absolute power over the masses with no consequence or restriction. Thomas Jefferson once wrote, "When governments fear the people, there is liberty. When the people fear the government, there is tyranny." The strongest reason for the people to retain the right to keep and bear arms is, as a last resort, to protect themselves against tyranny in government. Thomas Jefferson also said, "If the American people ever allow private banks to control the issue of their currency, first by inflation, then by deflation, the banks and corporations that will grow up around them will deprive the people of all property until their children wake up homeless on the continent their fathers conquered." Our founding fathers had divine wisdom. Today many have strayed away from their wisdom and the truth, and that is, in large part, why we are in this global crisis today. The United States government has declared war on the American people in the name of terrorism. Recently a whistleblower revealed that in October of 2012 police will prepare for air and ground support in conjunction with the military and gun confiscation raid in St. Louis, Missouri. These gun confiscations will happen in the poor neighborhoods, and the police will protect the wealthy neighborhoods while the poor neighborhoods are being raped of their liberty, property and guns. Drills will be conducted in June 21st through the 28th in St. Louis, with the presence of the tanks being most noticeable in the area of the 6th District. These drills are to vet those willing to be participants of the New World Order. The officers and military members who do not resist will be on a career fast track. Those who don't follow the globalist agenda will not get a paycheck. The 99% must occupy St. Louis, Missouri October 1, 2012. Protest must be held in Chesterfield, the wealthiest parts of St. Louis. Protesting the wealthiest parts of St. Louis will throw off the objective of the global elite and cause the military and police to turn their attention to the wealthier parts of town. Anonymous calls ex-military and police to go in uniform and armed to protect the innocent from harm. Anonymous also calls any law enforcement official who is active duty and against the degradation of our constitutional rights to join the protest in full police uniform. This is to show how disgraceful these New World police and military really are and put shame to their corrupt, unlawful practices. Anonymous calls on bloggers and news reporters to spread the word on this war about to commence on the American people. This event needs as much live streaming coverage it can get. The 99% must also bring their cameras to document the event. Anonymous needs the help of every CEO and persons who specialize in viral marketing to spread this message however they can. Anonymous also advises everyone to stock up on guns and ammo and other supplies. This preparedness will put fear in the heart of the 1% who think the rights of the 99% should be taken away. Anonymous calls all of the world to take their money out of the bank and put the money in gold, silver and other commodities that hold tangible value. Buy goods with cash or trade, but whatever you do, avoid putting money into the banks at all cost. This will cause the World Bank to collapse. If there is no money in the banks, then the banks will have no power over the police, military and our governments. Our founding fathers gave us the right to bear arms in case our government gets out of control. Do not be fooled by any gun license or registration. It is all a ploy to keep tabs on what houses and people to take guns away from. Whether peaceful or in blood, there will be a revolution and now is the time to act. This is not a drill. We are the 99% and we all must do our part. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.